this real quick. I know I gotta increase my technology. I will. I just gotta get the money. Just bear with me. I'm not usually gonna do TikToks because there's a lot of other people doing TikToks, reviews. But this is I just had to on these. These were funny. I'm gonna just kind of teach men what women are really saying, and just things we can learn by their language. They expose themselves talking about their personal lives and dating, but and the cluelessness that they have. So let's go ahead and hear it. But yeah, I'll work on my technology for sure. I just gotta get some money. But the content I'm putting out, you definitely got a lot to learn on some of my videos. But anyway, let's go.
And I'm new to dating.
Yeah, every woman's new to dating. I mean, how many times do you get on a dating app? First day, I said that in the video I did today. In my first day, how many ladies, almost every woman I talked to, the first day, second day, but yet I was the first one they always talked to. I haven't talked to anyone else yet. Nah. Always the first day.
It is not for the weak. You gotta have a tough skin. You can't take things personal.
Yeah, women are ruthless.
If you're new here, welcome.
Women are ruthless.
Today's video is about dating over 50, 60, and beyond, and how people are really feeling about it right now.
I matched with a gentleman, and we had a great...
I do kind of get a little bit depressed and I'm 50, but when I see 50-year-old women out here doing this stuff, because, I don't know, I mean, not trying, but dude, it is hard. It is a minefield out here, and, women need to be finding good men, and settling down. Men like to be free. We like our freedom. But women like to be settled down, and this is kind of an L when you're 50 and 54. I know she claims to be a widow, but anyway.
Banter. So we exchanged numbers.
Banter.
And we've been texting for...
Men do not like to banter. They are there, and you know why they're there. Don't banter. Men don't banter. They're not having fun. It's a means to an end to bang you. You know why he's talking to you. That you're meeting for dating and sexual relationships. That's why men are on dating apps, where you probably met this guy, right? Yeah, they did. She said match. But anyway, so all this talking and bantering is him trying to get in your pants. Okay? The longer it takes, the more miserable he gets.
Several days.
Several days.
We wanted to meet for dinner. He lives about an hour and a half away.
Dinner. So... newsflash, ladies. I'm just gonna give you the inside scoop, and you guys know this already. Guys are approaching you to try to have sex with you, right? And also make a connection. I mean, a lot of times, guys want to keep it going, but that's how it starts. It starts off with sexuality, and then you build from there, right? Now a lot of times women try to do it the other way, right? But with the men they start with sexuality. But anyway, let's go.
No, he offered to come up.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Sorry. So, newsflash, a lot of times, guys, there's a lot of women, let me just give, on dating apps, that are willing to bang right away. A lot of them are there for casual sex. Not ton, but there's a lot of casual sex going on dating apps. Just newsflash, okay? So men are trying to figure out if you're that person, right? And so when you say eating and you agree to the restaurant and you're really into the date of dinner, the man's like, yeah, she ain't gonna bang. So he's gonna ghost.
Completely. I'm respectful, and I said, why don't we pick a place in the middle somewhere, middle ground, and I'll meet you.
Because you're not the leader. And middle ground means you don't want to bang. You want to have dinner and go home. And you're 54. And come on, guys. 54. And we're dating like we're 15. You've been having sex for, 37 years. And you're going to act like, oh, clutch my pearls. I got to get to know you first. Come on, let's just get to it. We don't have much longer.
Okay, so we pick Sandusky.
I'm
perfect.
50.
He goes, that's perfect. I have a condo there on the water. I can work the last 2 days.
Look at her flexing.
Let's go to the wine bar downtown for dinner, and we'll play it by ear.
Okay, boss.
Sounds great.
Okay, boss.
I woke up yesterday morning and realized we never picked a time. So I messaged him, and I said, I know you had an 8 a.m. meeting. I hope it's going well. We need to decide on a time. When you have a minute, let me know.
No.
A couple hours go by.
He realized you're bossy
And
and you really
he says,
want the
hey, I'm so
dinner.
sorry. It's been a crazy day. I'm planning on leaving here at 4 o'clock.
So he's been working on another chick. She's probably going to bang. You're gonna get put. So he's still working through that, but yeah. And this guy's probably hot because she works hard to get him. Works hard to chase him down.
Plan for 6:30. Awesome. Perfect. Sorry you're having a rough day. We'll talk later. 3:50. I get a message. Still planning on leaving at 4. Can I give you a call? To which then I replied and I said, well, I'm probably not leaving till 4:30. How about I call you when I'm done?
Yeah, I would have ghosted on that. You trying to take over? No. I told you I'd call at 4. Answer the phone.
Nothing.
Quit trying to be boss.
I gave it up to you're having a bad day. It's stressful.
No,
It's okay.
I
head out the door.
You see how they
text
come
him
up.
and say,
You
I'm
see
all
how
done.
she comes up with the wrong. No, you're being bossy, and and you're wanting dinner. And other women, he's probably hot because you're going after him so hard. Other women are willing to bang right away. If you're gonna go to dinner, you're gonna get pushed to the side and ghosted, just like this. It's a competition, ladies.
Didn't hear from him.
Yeah.
I got home and I decided.
Because a dinner with
I'm the
your
bossy woman
54-year-old butt
I would
ain't
just call him,
special.
And I did, and it went to voicemail, and that's fine. Life happens. I get that. But the first red flag was there was no voicemail set up.
There's like 100
Which I
red
thought
flags
very
here.
odd,
There's
considering
100 red flags I've seen. She's only starting with one.
the work that he said he does. So I left a message. Hey, Chris, it's Shelly. Looking forward to seeing you later.
I'm desperate. You're hot. But I still am not willing to bang. I'm worth a dinner. So go ahead and ghost me. That should be your voicemail.
I'm going to leave home at like 5:45. If for any reason you cannot make it, or if something has changed, just let me know, please, before.
Yeah, by not talking to you and ghosting, just like ladies do and flake at about 90% rate, that's you letting us know you're not coming. This is him letting you know. He doesn't need to call you back. Lady, he's letting you know.
House.
You guys do this all the time.
Not a word, not a peep. Messages are going through, they're being delivered.
Mm-hmm.
I get dressed, despite my better judgment. I'm
Yeah.
looking snatched.
That's a bad
I look fabulous.
idea.
I head out the door, I get in the car, I message this man, I am leaving.
You got a big ego. You think he still wants to go out with you when he's ghosting you?
It's a 40-minute drive.
Yeah?
There's construction. I could
don't
be
do
late.
it.
If I am, I will let you know.
No,
and I head out the door and I go, and I'm on the highway. And I'm getting to the
40 minutes away from her house. Like, dude, that's definitely not banging. Oh, bro, no.
road where the construction is going to start, and my gut tells me to turn around.
That wasn't your gut. That was probably the 5, 6 ghostings he's done so far. Hasn't answered the phone in like 6 hours.
So I get off of the exit and I decide I try to call him again, and it goes to voicemail. I do not leave a message.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around, I get back on the highway, and I go home.
Well, if you would have said in your message, hey, how about a BJ at 7 o'clock, right before dinner, he would answer the phone. But you're talking about dinner too much.
I get home, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to FaceTime him. Let's see what he's really doing. Let's see if he answers. Let's see, are you who you say you are?
Well, he's going to flake like ladies do.
I FaceTime this man, and
Welcome
he
to a
doesn't
guy's
answer,
world.
And it allows me to create a video message, which I've never done, but I do. And I said, hey, Chris, I really do hope you're well. I hope you have not wrecked your car.
Chris, you're very hot. This is why I've left 5 voicemails, even though you're ghosting me. Your name should not be Chris. It should be Chad. God, this is what they do for Chad.
I hope you are not in a ditch somewhere dead.
I thought women don't
I
chase.
hope that someone in your family has not had a medical emergency, and
No.
that is why you are not responding to me.
No, we don't respond. It's called a ghost. No one has to have an emergency. You have to be annoying. You have to be 54. Expect 15-year or not 50. Expect a treatment of a 21-year-old girl going on a first date. Come on, you are Delulu.
I'm optimistic enough to think that this man
You're ignorant, and that's not a bad word. You're ignorant of
Has
dating.
not just ghosted me on
He
the first
did.
date.
Oh, he did. And women do this all the time.
I send my message and nothing. Crickets.
Of course.
Nothing.
Oh,
Not one peep.
welcome to a man's world at about 90% flake rate.
Don't know if his wife found out. I don't know if he was married. At this point, who knows?
Definitely uninterested.
Probably never know. I went on Facebook dating. We're still matched.
Mm-hmm.
Still matched.
Mm-hmm.
Sent him a message there. Said, hey, hope you're good.
And your ego is still bruised. Hardcore.
What is wrong with men?
It's you need to get a clue. That's what it
It
was.
has completely changed.
No, it
Completely
hasn't.
changed. When I was dating, there were certain things that men did.
What, you're not dating
Some men
anymore?
do anymore.
So how do you know
in the
about dating?
world, men do not approach you the way they used to when you're younger. Now everybody's
They don't approach you when you were younger. You were hotter. You were more willing to bang, probably. And now you have this bad attitude that's coming across, bad vibes. And so you're kind of off-putting. I can just kind of tell it's negative. It's negative. Negativity's never welcomed. So I'm feeling it too. But again, you were a lot hotter when you were younger. Trust me.
the computer, okay? And also, men do not want to give you eye contact. They don't want to smile at you. They don't want to tell you you're pretty. They don't want to tell you.
It's probably this attitude. It's probably the negative vibes. They're not feeling you, you know? Nah, they want to go.
Feel good.
They're annoyed.
Everybody has this coldness and this cool facade. And it's
With
not
you,
attractive.
add with you.
And not only that, but if you're talking, you take somebody on a date and while you're talking to them, they're looking all around the room. That's not
It means they're not enjoying themselves with you.
guys. Work on eye contact.
They don't want to work on eye contact with people they're not interested in. But your ego don't know that.
Work on, being comfortable in a woman's presence. I don't know if it's a
But this masculine negative vibe energy is very uncomfortable because it's negative. It's not intimidation. It's we're probably not going to bang and I'm wasting my time with this kind of masculinized negative person.
bit that changed everything, but it's not fun to go on a date with someone that can't even look you in the eye, or someone that looks.
Let me give a newsflash real quick, young lady. Dates aren't fun for men in the beginning. They are miserable because we want to bang and we're on a date. And a lot of times, especially if it's on a dating app, we're on a date that with a woman that's lower standard than we normally deal with. And we're on a date, we're miserable.
That's not any fun. We want to feel comfortable. If you're going to be a leader over with someone,
You want to feel comfortable. We want to feel our dick in your vajayjay or in your mouth. I'm just saying, like, come on, get a clue. You want to feel comfortable. Great. We want our dick somewhere.
with someone, then you definitely want to be comfortable around that person. That person needs to feel that you're at ease. But if you're looking all around and you can't look them in the eye,
I mean, they're annoyed.
and you can't even, first of all, if a woman gets dressed up and she comes and meets you for a date, she went through a lot.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Women ain't getting dressed up these days. I hardly ever see women dressed up. Especially if I've been on hundreds and thousands of first dates. Y'all ain't getting dressed up. Come on, don't be lying.
It's a lot of steps that women have to take. I'm just going to tell you right now to be pretty. And if she showed up,
They shouldn't. If they're
presentable
pretty, they shouldn't need
and
a lot
you
of
don't
steps.
say anything, that's kind of scary to me. And I usually follow. So if you don't tell me that I look
Oh, hell,
nice,
you
I'm not
lie.
gonna tell that
You
look nice.
you follow. You ain't follow, lady. If I close my eyes, I would feel all this masculine energy all over me. You ain't following nobody. And you will, but they're going to have to be a strong-ass dude, And no shade against the black lady. I love black women. I've dated lots of black women. I date all races and yeah. But y'all can be a little difficult for the white boys. But
Because
no,
I'm following. Okay?
y'all don't
So I don't
follow.
understand. Are you waiting for me to say, oh, you look handsome? Now I tell you this. When
No.
you say Oh my God, you look beautiful. I'm gonna likely say thank you so much.
Oh
And
yeah,
some
y'all
people
don't.
in the comments
Y'all don't care about compliments. Come on now, don't be lying.
want to say, I love your shirt. I love your hat. You know, you really have a nice smile. I like those dimples. You're very handsome.
Oh, we get a compliment from you back? How, you know, thank you, my lady, thank you, Madam Queen. I got a compliment back from you. Oh, the egos of these ladies, man.
I'm going to tell you something about you. Okay? If you're dating someone that can't do that, they either can't handle you, you're too much for them,
Can't handle you.
or
I
they're
love
just,
it.
they don't have any
Oh, we
kind of
get,
sense
what,
of
physically?
diplomacy or
A man can handle any
understanding
woman,
what
trust.
this whole dating thing is really all about. That's no fun. Forget it.
Story time.
Well, a lot of women are not fun to deal with on first dates. Very boring. Very miserable.
Went on a date and he brought a friend. It was about the third person I had gone out with after my divorce, and so I was still new to the dating scene again.
Oh, another new one, huh? They're always new.
Out there, but I will never forget this. I was there and we were in like this half round booth, and getting a drink, and somebody comes by the table, and I think it's like maybe somebody he knows. It's a friend that he had come to the restaurant
To save him?
just in case. Maybe just in case he had a bail or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I just remember
We get
thinking,
catfished
wow,
all the
this is
time
like-
by
and I remember
overweight
this
women.
Too. At first,
I'm just saying, you don't look overweight, but dude, women catfish. Dude, ask any guy. They catfish 80%. They're always overweight.
oh, well, that's kind of nice. Maybe he wanted to introduce me. And then I thought, what are you talking about? This guy wanted to have a backup plan.
Yeah,
Not cool.
especially with all the
you sure
overweight
wonder?
catfishers, man.
Last date.
I went on a date with a gentleman who I met a few weeks prior, probably about a month now. And
A
we
month?
met at a social
Oh, okay.
event. And then he leaned over at the end of the night and said, "Is there a husband?" And I say, "I'm happily divorced." And he said,
Oh, cool. Negative vibes already started. Great.
"See, so fine." We finally meet up and he invites me to lunch. And we met.
Oh, you don't know what he's doing. Nah, I'm not going to lunch. A date in this shout out Psych Hacks, Ryan and Tear Band. It's a date is a chance for us to connect, see if we can bang by the end of. There should be an opportunity for sex to happen. Not saying it has to happen, but you should be. Again, if men and women are doing this honestly, women should be willing to. If they want to bang by the end, and men should be able to know whether they want to bang by the end. There should be an opportunity for that. But lunch, no.
Local Caribbean restaurant. So we're just fine. Got myself together. He came.
A
he was
restaurant.
okay.
Another mess up.
presentable. Could have been a little bit better.
This is. I mean, men create our own problems. Stop taking women on dinners, dates. Stop giving them the farm when they ain't done crap and they got attitudes like this, and you're still taking them places, man. Nah.
But I'm not gonna judge. We're getting along fine. I drove there. I don't believe in anyone picking me up on the first date. I want to drive so I can leave when I want to, if I have to.
Oh, great vibes right there. I love those negative vibes, like you're gonna have a terrible time. I love that.
And he says to me, "Oh, I usually date women who have straight hair." I said, "Oh yeah?" I said, "What does straight hair mean to you?" "Oh, if I'm permanent and, I've never dated someone who has locks." And I said, "Well, when we met, I had locks. We've been talking and I had locks." And I said, "If you like women with straight hair, what are you doing with me? Because I have locks."
He didn't say he liked. He just said he never had. He's willing to bang you, and our standards will drop very low for banging.
This man had the audacity to tell me, after talking to me, meeting me, knowing that this is what I look like, this is what he likes. Well, go for it. If you like women who have straight hair, you go find them. If you like women
No,
who have
he
short
said he
hair
never had
and
dated a
natural
woman.
afro, go get them. If you like
Your ego's damaged. But he said he never dated a woman with locks. He didn't say he didn't like them.
who have straight hair or wear wigs, go get them. But don't you ever come and tell me what you like so you can make me look small. I will never be small. So I always walk with my Vex money. So I just got up and said, "Nice meeting you." I didn't even pay. Let him pay. My time's important. And I said, "Goodbye." Don't
Well, if it is important, quit jumping the gun, drop the ego, and he said he had never dated a girl with locks. Doesn't mean he didn't like it. never had the opportunity maybe, and you just busted out and premature ejaculated all over him and ended the date.
Anyone make you feel small, you do not need anyone to validate who you are. And I told him goodbye. I will not be talking to him again. I'm too old for this. I will never ever let anyone take away my sunshine.
Well, you'll take away others. Trust me.
So I went on a date. And some of these are from a long time ago, but this one, it just occurred to me the other day. I was out. We had a really nice burger, fries, I don't know. And I was like, oh, what do you like to do? He's like, well,
I like to bang and not go to dinner. And when I go to dinner and don't bang, I'm miserable. Just giving y'all ladies a heads up.
don't like to go ice skating. And I don't really like running. And I don't really like a lot of games. I was actually raised in a religion where I wasn't really allowed to play sports. So I don't really like sports. But my wife, or my ex-wife, was in a different religion. And so my daughters swim and they do other things. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, so is there any particular foods you like to eat? Or, well, I do like a burger, but I don't like tomatoes and I don't like cheese.
I like a mouth on my
I don't really
D.
like French fries.
I like your mouth
And
on
I
my
don't
D.
really like pickles.
And you're making me talk about dumb shit. And this is why I hate dates. But your mouth on my D would be great. That's what he's
all right.
thinking.
So, is there any particular music you like? Well,
You want to talk about music, he wants to get a
blowjob.
blowjob.
Like country, and I really don't like. The entire date was a series of things this guy didn't like.
And I hate going on dates and not getting banged with an old lady that's banged about 100 dudes or whatever. Come on.
Kept going. Okay.
I'm not being mean about the body count. I mean,
trying different
at
subjects.
this age, they're gonna have high body count. I don't care about body count. I really don't.
I've ever met such a negative person.
Just being realistic.
He was very nice. He was just he hated everything.
So a date a couple of months ago, the guy, I knew he was going to be kind of direct just from texting that we had.
She's pretty. I'm thinking no. This is a catfisher. I can't see below this one. You see her face. You're like, oh, she's pretty. And she's gonna come and she's like, dude, she's way overweight. I don't know. I can't tell.
He mentioned he loves candy, and I said,
Got that camera way too close.
I said, well, what's your favorite candy?
Low
and
LSD.
He had a spreadsheet. He had every category of his favorite candy, which was funny and interesting. Okay. It wasn't just one single word, which a lot of men like to do. So that was nice. But we went on the date. Conversation was good. I can hold my own in a conversation. I'm an intelligent person.
Oh, how fun is that? Can you hold my D in your mouth?
Talk. I know how to ask questions. I don't just sit there. I know how to engage. And he was very inquisitive. So we just had a couple of drinks, but at the end of the evening,
Was that about $50? $50 for him, $100, and you ain't even touching his D?
what he said to me. So he says, I'm going to get up and go to the restroom. And when I come back, I need to know if you're into me. And if you are, you're going to need to start touching me.
The fact she's not touching you is showing you that she's not into you. The fact that you're demanding to be touched is a loss. And I suspect that she's going to say, oh, you ain't telling me what to do, because no, women don't want to be told to do that. That's the man that don't understand women.
And he got up and walked to the bathroom. And when he came back from the bathroom,
Don't ever do that.
I told him that made me really uncomfortable and was really pushy.
Well, it wouldn't be uncomfortable and pushy if you liked him, but you didn't like him, so you weren't touching him. He doesn't understand women well enough to know you would have been doing that if you had liked him, but now that you don't like him and he's asking you to do that, you're going to call it pushy. But it's not going to be pushy for a hot guy or whatever, a guy you like. So you don't mind touching guys you like.
That was pretty much the end of the date.
But I will give the guy devil's advocate too, is lady, you shouldn't keep having this date with him. You went out with a guy you don't really like. You're still having a date with a guy you don't really like. Let him go. You got a couple of drinks with a guy you don't really like. This is why a lot of guys left dating in the dating apps. That's why these companies are 90% down. Is because you are being disingenuous with dating. Just like Ryan O'Teraband said from High Psych Hacks. Give him an opportunity to meet you, give an opportunity for connection, and give an opportunity for sex by the end of the date. You probably knew you weren't into this guy sexually, but yet you're still going out with him, still wasting his time, still knowing what he wants. You know what he wants to do, but you don't care. You want what you want. You want attention, and you want your, you want that time and space of that day filled up by activity, paid for by this guy.
And asked if he could have a kiss, and I didn't think that was a good idea. There were some other things of him being really direct during the whole, and I like direct. I'm direct.
You like direct from men you like.
Pushy.
No, you like direct from men you like. That's why it's a good idea of being direct, because you'll know if you're liked or not.
And I don't need to be told that I need to touch somebody. If I'm into you, you're gonna know it.
Yep.
So
Facts.
man, just be selective with your words. Just be careful, because you can turn something that's into a good and normal conversation.
We don't want to have conversation. We want to be touched. And we want to detouched.
Goes downhill really fast.
And one thing that really stood
All
out
right,
to me
we'll leave
is
it
how
there.
mixed the
See you on the next
reactions
one.
are.